Hello everyone, welcome back to Len's Homestead. Well, I already planted some stuff in my straw bales, but today I want to show you what I'm kind of figuring out, how to plant and how to maintain a straw bale garden. Now to me it just seems kind of strange, straw bales most times what you have during harvest time. It's a byproduct of wheat. So sister says, you gotta try it. Just try it. All right, I'm trying it. So straw seems to hold moisture a lot better. It keeps the weeds down and everything else. Plus, it's elevated. So I got some strawberries, and let's see, what was this? Sweet potatoes. We're gonna try potatoes in this. Don't know how well that's gonna work, but from what I've seen in other pictures, it does. And last but not least, I got a watermelon. So, tools needed: hands, shovel, and a watering can. So let's get started. So, the one thing you really need to do with straw bales is you gotta make sure on how they sit. You want the ends of it sitting this way and the strings this way. So these have sat here all fall and all winter long. They're pretty broken down. So what you want to do is you want to kind of make an area. We can break in. This is still down. So we're going to put some strawberries in here. I'm going to try to somehow pick some of this up. In fact, probably the easiest way is take it out of the pot and separate it. You see, it's already root bound. So let's break a portion of this out. About like that. You want to make the hole down in here so we can get the roots in. Kind of like that. Any deadness, go ahead, break it off. So the roots will break down and go down into the straw bale. So let's get another one going here. That's it. So, even though it's all wet in there, we're going to take the watering can and water the bale. Now I see one strawberry growing on here. Now the strawberries are planted. So now we're going to do the watermelon. Watermelon's going to take up a lot of room. So I'm kind of hoping maybe this area here, it will engulf. So we're going to make a hole in the center of the bale. Now I did put fertilizer in here about, almost a week ago. And like I say, it's still wet, and you see how rotting it is. So you take, put it down in here, and look, you got mulch. So we're just going to give it a little drink of water. Not a lot, just some. Now, we're going to do the sweet potatoes. Got 6 plants, so we're probably going to do it. In this general idea, or general location. And same thing. Dig a hole, chop it up a little bit. Still damp in here. Just going to bury it. By the way, that's the first time I've ever did this type of garden. And that's it. So, what do we got planted so far? Let me show you. So, of course, we got the strawberries we just put in there. Got one big pot, paid $16 for at Walmart. Split it up in thirds. We got watermelon. That's pretty much going to take up the majority of this area. We got the sweet potatoes. Still got room in here for more stuff. Over here, we got 2 yellow tomatoes. Low acid. And over here, sweet green bell pepper. Not too sure how much room everything's going to take, because we're waiting a little bit longer, and we will be planting in the ground over here. So, how well do you think it's going to grow? I have no clue. But it's the start of a straw bale garden. The question I have, and I never did get a straight answer, can you reuse these bales? I don't know. One thing I know is I paid I think it was about either $5 or $10 a bale. Don't remember, got it from a local farmer. So, you let me know in the comments. Have you ever tried straw bale gardening? First time for everything. They say it takes about 4 to 5 weeks of drowning it with water. Or, like a guy I work with, he says, well, when my wife done it, we get the straw, and we get it in the fall, we let it rot all fall and winter long. So by the time you're ready, what you have to do is put the fertilizer in, which I did not too long ago. Liquid Miracle-Gro, high in nitrogen. I just drowned it. Hey, still wet. So, that's going to be about it for this edition of Straw Bale Gardening. From me, John Lynn from Lynn's Homestead. If you learned something, leave in the comments. If you're not too sure about this, leave a comment. And thanks for watching. This gets to stay outside.